Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Prince Onwode Ngozi Chukwuka Fortune, and I'm welcoming you to Enuani Cultural Forum. Today I want to address a particular channel that uses a name that looks like ours. They have Enuani in their name. In fact, I purposely insisted that I maintain the use of the name Enuani Cultural Forum, which I have patented. I'm distancing myself from this channel because they tend to promote the idea that we are of Benin descent, and it is very, very wrong. We have Benin settlers in our midst. It doesn't make us. A stranger, a visitor cannot define us or tell us who we are. If you are a visitor to our place, you take up our identity or you retain yours, but you don't confer on us a different identity. So I want to use this medium to clarify that I have no affiliation with such a channel, as some people have said. There's a trace of Benin migrants in our midst, okay? So they are not Benin, they are called Anidu, because then there was no word called Benin. It is Anidu. So the people who came from there are people who called Ndi Anidu. So there are three founders of my community called Ubuluku. One is my father. His name is Ezemu of Ubuluku, a well-known medicine man, a hunter of unequaled marksmanship, a herbalist of well-known repute. In the world, the number 3 occult grandmaster of the universe. Number 3 in the world. You can Google this and find out. There are books written on him by people who have never been to Ubuluku before. People like Nathan Ozoma, Professor Nathan Ozoma, wrote a book on him, describing him as the number 1 occult grandmaster in Africa and the 3rd in the universe. That is my great-great-grandfather Ezemu. This Ezemu as a name is known all over the old Western region, the communities there, before there was ever a word called Western region. Okay, now this Ezemu, interestingly, according to our history and folklore, did not die. He went into Ulu'u. That Ulu'u was carried away by the first set of Europeans who visited my hometown. We hope to reunite or find this Ulu'u somewhere in the world later on, as much as we will also find some of our artifacts that are missing. But that is not the case. Let me focus on these 3 settlers. The first settler, his name was Eke. Eke was a metal worker believed to have come from Uri in today's eastern Igbo region. His name was Eke. Now, another one is Anugwe, who is believed to have migrated from Edu because his children wrote a book called The Man Anugwe, and it describes him as a migrant from Anidu. But interestingly, these are the names of Anugwe's children. Let me list them for you. Ogogwa. Oba. Oba means Obaja. Obaja, like an altar plate or a bowl of sacrifice, is a name given to children to say they are untouchable. No one should dare them. Spiritually, they are fortified and protected. Obaja. The 3rd child is son, because it's usually men that are numbered. The 3rd son is Ogidi, and the 4th one is Ara. Ara, like war. No difference. Now the children of Ogogwa are Obodo, Omole, Ojogu, and Oba. The children of Oba are Eido, Osadebe, Azo, Ebuchem. The children of Ogidi are Okute, Igune, and Isibo. The name of the children of Aya, are Okolo, Ojie, and Wade. Now these are the descendants of the man called Anugwe. The descendants of the man called Eke are also known. In fact, today, they are like a kingdom in Ubuluku, because they have their own king. So we have Obi and Eke, who is senior. That's a different story I will tell some other time. Who is senior to the Obi of Ubuluku. The Obi of Ubuluku must not respond to his greeting, must always greet him, must always acknowledge him in our location, must never break collar when that Obi of Anyeke is present. This is a different story altogether, which we will look into some other day, because it is the story of my community. But what I'm bringing out here is that these are the children of Anugwe, who is from Anidu. It is now up to you to decide whether this man was a Benin man or an Igbo man who is returning through a recoil migration. Look at the names of his children. Look at the language that they speak today and the language that they spoke. My own father Ezemu had 2 children, Ijeden Kajezie and Ozim, a daughter. He had 2 children, a son, Ijeden Kajezie, and a daughter, Ozim. Ijeden Kajezie died during one of his battles with a place called Aniozala, while Ozim was the one who was later kept at home as an Idebe, a female man, to continue his dynasty. We are children of Ozim. Myself, I am a child. My lineage, we are descendants of Ozim. So we are kingmakers. This is also the reason why in my community, because we are of a matriarchal lineage, we call it matriarchal because Ozim in figure was a woman, but in status, a man. No child from Ubuluku is ever referred or regarded as one without a father, that the English people would like to call bast. A-R-O-D. Bast. A-R-O-D. Bast. A-R-O-D. Actually, make boy no Igbo. Now, that word is forbidden in my community because of this. Because our own lineage as a whole came from this Ozimegu. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to see you in our next videos. This is just to clarify that the people who claim to have come from Benin in my lineage bore Igbo names. So it may have just been a recoil migration. There are just 3 lineages, founding lineages. The one who came from Benin, I just listed out the names of his children. So it's up to you to decide. Our own is to present history to you. It is up to you to make up your mind what to believe. I will look forward to seeing you in our next videos. I'll hope to see your comment there in the comment section. See you in our next video. Bye.